Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be planting my green stock. We're going to be doing the 5-tier original planter. So we're going to be planting tomatoes, peppers, basil, some marigolds, and honestly whatever else I have left over. So yeah, I'm really excited because this is a planter that I did so much research on and I've heard really great things about. So I'm super excited to plant it and see how everything does. So let's go. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all what varieties I'm going to be planting in these green stalks. So these are my tomatoes that I started from seed back in March. They were under grow lights for a few months. They did amazing. I mean, they're pretty tall. So I'm really happy with the way these turned out. These are my red cherry tomatoes. They kind of got switched around because my daughter took these tags and started mixing them. So that's okay though, because I actually grew them both for these planters. I have a red and a yellow cherry. So either way, they're both meant for these planters and they'll both do good in here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these left. I might actually just plant all of them in there. Yeah, I might as well just plant all of them in there. I have this early girl. I haven't decided if I'm going to put this in there, but this will do great in there as well. I think you can grow most varieties of tomatoes in these green stalks. I haven't tried, so I can't say that. So I'm just going with more bush varieties, so they stay a little bit more compact. Okay, and I think my favorite thing that I'm growing in these green stalks is probably going to be my peppers. This one's a shishito, which I've never grown before. I just bought some the other day at the store and they were so good. And I know they'll be even better homegrown. So I'm excited for that. This one is a habanero. And then I have a sweet banana. I have a jalapeno. I have a couple more of these that were started from seed that my mom actually gave me. So they're right here and I'll just separate them. Peppers do pretty good when they get separated as long as you're pretty careful. I've had really good luck separating them. And then this is the Yellow Wonder, which I have not done. I think it's similar to like a green bell. Yeah. This is an ancho. This is a hot pepper, which these are one of my favorites. I believe this one is a serrano. And then this one right here is a cayenne pepper that I started from seed. And you guys, this is crazy how awesome this looks. So I got these seeds at the dollar store, like when I was there one day, and it was kind of just something that I just grabbed off the shelf, not really expecting it to do well. But I planted these seeds, they germinated so well, and they've produced some big, healthy pepper plants. These were under grow lights for a few months, and I mean, they already have side shoots coming off. So I'm pretty excited about these. I have a few more in my garden, and so far they're looking amazing. So yeah, we'll see how they do. Okay, so now I got them all filled with the soil. I'll show you guys how far, oh yeah, I guess you can see pretty good how far up I filled it. I think what I'm gonna do is do a tomato on each one, and then a couple of them I'll do 2 tomatoes, and then I'll rotate and I'll do some peppers, a couple peppers on each one as well. So that way everything's kind of mixed, and I think it will look really cool doing that. So I'll just do a tomato there, tomato here.
So the reason why I only filled it up this high is just for planting purposes. It makes it a lot easier when you're planting with these nursery pots because they already have a good amount of soil in them. And so I'll just fill around them and it makes it so much easier. But yes, we'll be filling the soil all the way to that top, and you want to make sure you get it all the way to the brim. Just because once you water, it's going to drop at, I would say, at least an inch. That's about what my other green stock did. So yeah, this is just for planting purposes only, and it is so, so much easier when you're planting with something that's already in a pot.
And then, yeah, so what I'm going to do is just take these out of the pots and then just set them on top and then fill it with soil. And once again, on these tomatoes, I'm going to prune these too. So I'll be pruning all of these all the way all the way probably up here. And remember, again, these are determinate tomatoes. So you prune these differently than you would prune an indeterminate. So definitely keep that in mind if you are planting a determinate tomato. What you want to do is pull off these bottom branches because you want to plant this thing deep, because tomatoes have they have little hairs on them and those turn into roots. So planting them deep really helps their root system, which will give you a stronger plant. These are definitely root bound. You can see these. You can see the roots, how they're starting to turn a little brown. It still looks really good, but it's ready to be planted. So yeah, just kind of, if you just break it up just a bit, it just helps redirect those roots. Because right now they're just growing, they're growing around that pot, so they're growing like this. And you want them to grow out. Cayenne pepper. And with these cayenne peppers, I'll probably grind them. I'll probably grind them up in a spice grinder and use that powder for cooking. I'm really curious to see how these tomato plants do in the green stock versus in the ground. I have the exact same varieties in my garden, and so I'm curious on to see which one does better. If the garden performs better because it maybe has more space to grow. Um, I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of an experiment, so I'm excited. So now I have all these in, so I'm going to go through and I'm just going to fill, actually, I'm going to put a couple marigolds in. That's what I'm going to do. And then, oh, I forgot I have these too. Oh, I definitely forgot I had these. Okay, so these are two little jalapeno plants. These are ones that my mom grew. It looks like they're still in some seed starting mix. I think. Maybe not. Oh, it looks like she just, yeah, she has some seed starting mix and then she put some it looks like potting soil on top of it. So these probably definitely need some nutrition. Okay, and this is what they look like after I put all these in here. Just kind of push that soil up on the sides. Yep, they look pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just find a few things to fill in these pockets with. It's always nice to have a little extra room. And then I get to go to the nursery again. So it'll be a good day. Okay, so now we got to fill the rest with soil and get it nice and even all the way to the top. Oops. You want to make sure you don't squish any plants like I just did. Just kind of press that on. And then I'm actually going to move these all over to where my spinner base is so you guys can see. Okay, now I've put all the water reservoirs in these four, and then on top is going to sit, this is the main water reservoir, and this is where you're going to water. So this will go on the very top one, which I'm going to do this one on the very top. And here it is. It's all planted out. Not all planted out, but mostly. It looks so beautiful. I can't wait to see fruit on it. This is what I'm going to use for fertilizer. It's Fox Farm liquid plant bloom, liquid plant food, big bloom. And so it's 4 tablespoons of fertilizer per gallon of water. And I'll be putting, I'll probably put just a gallon in there. And then, so I'll probably just do 4 tablespoons for now. So I just squirted it in here and it squirts right out the top of this hole. And I'm not exact with it. I just, I feel like 1 light squirt is a tablespoon. I've kind of already measured it before, so that should do great. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Doing another garden tour in about another week and showing you guys a few more tips and tricks on what I do and what I've had success with and maybe something that I failed with. So thank you for watching and have a great day.